Hey guys, this is Rudy from Pro Civic. Today just going to walk you through the installation of the Buddy Club Racing Spec short shifter. This is on our 2014 Honda Civic Si, but this is going to fit the 2012 and up Civics. So yeah, should be a pretty straightforward install, very popular modification. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go ahead and remove the shift knob. It's a pretty simple process. A lot of you may already know how to do this. But what we're going to do is take off this collar that holds the shift boot. There's two clips on either side that we're going to disengage, and then we're going to break loose the lower locking portion of the shift knob. Take this off and then unthread or unscrew the locking portion as well. So there you have it. Alright, so next basic step is removing this center trim portion. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to start by prying underneath the corners and then kind of work this loose, undo the clips for your USB and all that, your power outlet. And it might help to have the handbrake up. You just have to kind of mess with it. The other thing is we're going to use this plastic tool, trim removal tool. You could also use like a flathead screwdriver with some tape on it to prevent any scratching. Alright, so real quick, I just wanted to show you guys the clips that are back here for the 2014 model. Some years or trim levels may differ, but for the 12-volt accessory or cigarette lighter, you have this clip and you're going to push in on the side of it. There's like a little soft section where you push it in. That'll release it. For the HDMI tips on the sides, you're going to want to just pry them with your fingernails or maybe a small screwdriver. You'll be able to unclip that. And this one, I believe, is the USB. Just has a small clip here on the back. You just press that in, it releases. Alright, so now we're going to remove this center trim piece right here. Basically, this is going to help us access some of the bolts underneath. Pretty simple. You probably want the e-brake up. Open up your center console and start popping the front off, and it'll work its way back. Alright, so next step is we're going to be taking off this bracket here. There's going to be 3 main bolts, and that'll give us access to the 12mm bolts here. We have a 10, 8mm, and a 12 down there, and again these two 12s for the main shift mechanism. Almost forgot, we have a 10mm on the side there. So this next step is going to be basically removing the 2 bolts in the front. It's pretty hard to see. I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see it in the camera, but Just if you look around, there's two 12mm bolts. Also, you could compare it to your Buddy Club shift knob, and you'll be able to see where on the assembly those bolts are. So we're basically down to the final steps for the removal of the stock shift assembly. One thing to note is it's a little bit easier if you put this into 5th gear. It just locates this lower clip or end of the shift cable in a good position. So let's start with that. Basically, this clip, you separate the spring and push down on it. It comes off pretty easily. Might not be able to see that, but once you're here, you'll be able to make it out pretty well. And then you have your clip or end, cable end on the side, and that clip you kind of pull out towards the driver's side from the bottom, and then you're going to push up, and that's pretty much it right there. And you do have a washer here. You want to make sure you don't lose that. And then for the holders back here, you're going to have a white clip on each one of those. You could use a screwdriver to get in here, or you might be able to also do it by hand. And once you remove or release those white clips, turn the collar kind of in a counterclockwise or loosening motion. You're going to do that for a few turns, and I'll at the same time try to wiggle it loose. And then we do have the wire harness. We have a clip on there. You might be able to just cut that off if you really wanted to, but we're going to take our time and release the clip manually. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and install the Buddy Club short shifter assembly here. As you can see, we went ahead and installed these rubber grommets. We took them off the old one. You just want the flat metal insert surface towards the bottom. It's very easy. And you could also see we have our Buddy Club seal of authenticity here. If you don't have that, it might be a phony. But in any case, the installation is basically the reverse of the removal. It's very simple. This is basically designed to be a OEM style replacement. So there's no real kind of modifications you need to do from here on. It's just a matter of putting everything back together, and you'll be short shifting away. All right, so that pretty much does it for the installation of the Buddy Club short shift assembly on our 2014 Civic. Again, this assembly fits the 2012 and up Civics. Overall, it was a very simple installation. It's made to replace a factory unit, which makes everything really easy. And just initially, just from feeling it out, it's much shorter throw. It's very noticeable. Definitely feels a little bit firmer when you get it into gear. Overall, a great install. It'll make the car a lot more fun to drive. So again, thanks for watching. My name is Rudy from Pro Civic, and feel free to leave any questions or comments down below, and feel free to check out our other install videos.